from Sarnia-Lambton.
Thank you. Speaker, my questions to the Minister of Community Safety and Correctional Services. Minister, during your government's term of office, we've seen the prison population at the Elgin Middlesex Detention Centre and other prisons in Ontario increase from 1 and 2 inmates per cell to 3 and 4 per cell. Wow. Today, Ontario's prisons are bursting at the seams. I've seen this firsthand, Minister. Your decision to close 5 jails in southwestern Ontario and strip hundreds of beds from this correction system has contributed to this. On Tuesday of this week, you blamed everyone else for the knives, drugs, riots, fires, and overcrowding in our prison systems. They're wreaking havoc on Ontario's prisons. Minister, the buck stops with you. Will you stand in this House today and admit that there's no one else here to blame but yourself and you're in that government?
Community Safety and Correctional Services.
Mr. Speaker, I'm very, very confused here. You know, this question coming from a party who closed 19 jail in Ontario and did away with almost every rehabilitation program. So I'm not about to take any lesson from that party. What I wanted to do is to improve the situation in our correctional facility, and since I've been appointed to that ministry, that's what I'm doing. And that's why I have a regular meeting with UPSU, and we will continue to have regular meeting with UPSU to make sure that the situation improves. And at the end of the day, I want to make sure that everybody is safe, those workers who come to do a good job every day, and those inmates that we have the responsibility for. Thank you.
Thank you. Supplementary. The member from Elgin, Middlesex, London.
To the Minister, I'm going to help you out with your confusion here. Minister, the problems at the Elgin Middlesex Detention Centre this week are a result of your neglect. The spread of the fires on Wednesday was the result of EMDC's antiquated meal hatches. Your 12-point plan introduced last August promised new meal hatches for this very reason. However, construction has not yet begun. During these fires, the correctional officers lacked enough fire-related equipment, and many had to use their own shirts to avoid smoke inhalation.
That's shameful.
Adequate fire-related equipment was also on that 12-point plan that you did not deliver on. Minister, you're not doing your job. And when there are lives at stake, you don't deserve a second chance. Will you do the honorable thing and resign?
You seated, please. You seated, please. You seated, please. Thank you. Minister.
Okay, thank you very much. So I'm going to let the member from Elgin Middlesex to know.
Minister.
Let me say to the member what we have done so far. We have hired 11 new full-time correctional officers. We have now 24-hour nursing that was implemented. We added a mental health nurses. We hired 3 more operational managers. We are building a new control module for staff. We have a superintendent and deputy tour many times a week. We have operation manager that what they should do is to tour every day, and that's what they are doing now. We have a capacity, the capacity is monitored every day, and so again, you know, the previous government closed 19 jail, slashed funding, and got it all rehab program.
I'm going to ask the member from Halton to come to order, and the member from Prince Edward Hastings to come to order. And if he would mind going to his seat so I can tell him the same thing, just in case he doesn't get it. Please.
So what they have done, they have adopted a failed American safe warehousing approach, and that's what we're trying to correct. And your party's decision have led to the majority of the challenges that we are facing today. Thank you very much.